Right, my experience with acute pancreatitis, I don't know what caused it. I've since had my gallbladder removed as a precaution because I'm told that is the likeliest cause, although no one knows for sure.
As far as AP was concerned, I'd never heard of it before. None of my family have heard of it before, and never at any time was I told in the hospital just how serious it was. My wife went home and, as she does, looked it up online and found the lines that it was a high mortality rate and could be serious damage to organs. She never, of course, told me this. She just sat there, held my hand and smiled.
My experience with acute pancreatitis, first of all, was absolutely shock because, well, I've never been seriously ill in my life before, and there were no symptoms leading up to this attack, and it happened all so quickly, and I had been told right from the very beginning that I would have to be patient, that this would take a long time. But I think when I thought a long time, never having been seriously ill before, I was thinking a matter of weeks. If anyone had told me at the beginning of October that I would be in hospital until the beginning of March the following year, I don't know how I would have reacted quite at that stage.
It took me 3 months, I would say, to be more aware and be able to sit up properly. 6 months to feel that I could go out and about in a general way. I now feel that I'm capable of doing everything that I was before, but I would say it took 9 months to get to that stage.
I was amazed by how weak I was when I woke up. Completely drained. I'd lost 4 or 5 stone in weight. And when I started moving around again, I had to do it with a walking frame and eventually with a walking stick. And it was the best part of a year before I was able to recover my strength and get around.
I think one of the most distressing aspects is the fact that you start to feel a bit better. You have a couple of good days, you think the swelling's gone down a bit, and then bang, it's as bad as ever again. And you get to the stage of feeling, is this ever going to go away?
Did I know how serious it was? No, I had no idea. I was aware there was such an illness, but I knew nothing about it until I woke up and I realised how serious it was. Why is it important to be here today to help? As I say, I'm very aware that I very nearly died, and if I had died, well, that would be the end of that. But, I just want to do something to help.
I would say the public in general probably has next to no knowledge of acute pancreatitis. It's not something that I've ever seen articles about in a newspaper.
I think the general public are pretty much like myself. They're totally unaware of what acute pancreatitis is. And when you're talking about them having a picture of it, I think the picture is a blank canvas. They do not know what it is. And I think it needs an awareness campaign to educate the public as to what pancreatitis is, how serious pancreatitis is, and how disabled it can leave people.
It looks to me absolutely necessary that a body such as yours needs to exist, to explore all the wide avenues that you seem to be attempting to cover. Obviously these things all require lots of funding, and hopefully that will be made available.
APPReSci is important because, well, I've gone from a position of knowing absolutely nothing to knowing a little. And if they can save my life and help me as they did, they can do even better things for other people in the future. Any tips for patients? Don't give up. Stick with it. I had some very dark moments, very dark indeed. And there were a couple of times I didn't think I was going to make it, but I did.